sounds a little bit. Alright, what are we doing? It's lovely they can sort everything in chests, but you know, you gotta do a fair bit of manual intervention. Since I had time to kill before we play Hell Let Loose tonight, I figured I'd play some of this. Watch me very entertainingly plant some seedings. You know what, Karen? I am enjoying this game. I do think it is better than Valheim in a lot of ways. However, the farming mechanic is arguably just as tedious, if anything, slightly more tedious. Should always jump in Discord. I was going to stream some Warframe, but I just can't be bothered. I do have weeklies I still need to do for this week. I'll do the rest later. Get back into there. You're not at the PC. I didn't know you had anywhere that wasn't the PC to be. I thought you lived exclusively. You lived at the PC. You just fed nutrients through a tube. What the fuck? Oh, I don't have purple berries. Fuck. It's bars. No, I haven't done Darktide weeklies in quite some time. I wouldn't mind getting back onto that, but I feel like our interest in Darktide has faded a little bit slightly. Perhaps even more than a little bit. Oh, the office, I see. Yes, your other famous pastime. Oh, hopefully tonight in Hell at least goes well. I know we've been enjoying our little strategy of what is it called? Tank gun crew? That's what we're calling it, isn't it? It's very effective. Oh yeah, it's massive. The yeah, this area, like this section here is like the starter zone. Then this is sort of the mid game where I just sort of wrapped up. Where's the, yeah. This is like the mid area. And then this is the next area that I've only started kind of adventuring to. Yeah, I was definitely enjoying that the other day. I did not repair my gear, which was stupid. Where am I? I want to go southeast. I've only got the one base, and then I've just got little teleport locations. Which, after I'm done looking at some of this and trying to find something, I'll show you what I mean by that. Yeah, oh no, that didn't spawn what I wanted to. I have to get back to high ground. Yeah, you can't teleport when you're in the shroud, so you have to get so above the shroud. Yeah, magic in this game does feel very rewarding once you got a few points into it. Although I found melee a lot of fun too. From what I understand though, ranged is kind of a nightmare. The arrow economy in this game is apparently awful. This will create a small non-enshrouded area that I can then teleport from. Yeah. So yeah, if we go back to my base, my home level 4. Which I've not really built at all. It's kind of a ramshackled, random wall. Everyone's shoved into one room base because I'm not interacting with the build system all that much. But yeah, I built it around my flame. Then what you can do is you can have, so I have an altar capacity of 7 right now. So you can build up to 7 bases currently. However, all I use them for is little teleport locations. So if I want to go over to this side of the map, yeah, until you get like the farming, I think the arrow is like pretty awful. Because you need twigs to build the arrows, and they're not like you run past shit all the time to pick up twigs. But I've just seen Reddit posts complaining about how painful it is, you know, to clear an area, you know, to do the to clear out this base up here, clear out the pike. You know, it takes a couple of 100 arrows for an archer build. Something that, you know, a swordsman can use his 1 or 2 melee weapons, and I can use 2 wands and a few spell charges. Like I can use 10 to 20 spell charges, which are expensive to make compared to arrows, but you know, still not as bad. Like, you know, 1 make of spell charges makes 20 spell charges. Well, I think arrows have a pretty decent build economy as far as how many you get. But yeah, I've seen a lot of complaining about how bad the arrow economy is. But I have not tried it myself, so I cannot speak to it. Where do I make arrows from? I think it's this person. See, I need 20 twigs, you know, bronze bars and feathers to get 50 bronze arrows. Feathers being a relatively late game resource, but if we go to just copper arrows, you know, 2 copper bars and twigs, so it's not, and then, you know, to make copper bars, you know, to get copper bars, you need 20 copper ore and 20 charcoal, and that gets you 10 copper bars. So to get those 20 charcoal, it's kind of the Valheim way of doing things for the most part. So you need, you know, wood, logs, and dirt to get charcoal. When this has a decent ratio at least, you know, you get 15 of that. Wood's like piss easy, you know, you just cut trees around your base all the time. I rarely cut trees anywhere else in the world, and the efficient way to do the twigs at least is you can convert plant fiber into seeds, shrub seedlings, and you just plant a shit ton of them and pick them up. You get shit tons of twigs that way, but still, like, it's just a lot of extra steps. For comparison, you know, for spells, so Fireball 2 is what I'm currently using. 10 resin and amber are a bitch to get, like, but you know, if I do a concentrated run, you know, I can go 50 or 60 in a run of each of these, and that'll get me a fair number of builds of fireball charges, and then eventually I can just craft an eternal fireball. I don't have the bronze bars for this yet, but then I just don't need the charges anymore after that point, and the eternal fireball does more damage. Costs more mana, but does more damage. And arrows just don't have that. There's nothing in the game for it. So that seems a bit crappy. Yeah, the only thing I will say about this economy compared to V-Rising is that you don't have that doubling effect. So it definitely, when I first started seeing the scale of everything needed, I was getting that V-Rising trauma. But it definitely isn't as bad as V-Rising, but it is slightly worse than Valheim. But I do think it's more forgiving in the sense that it's not that hard to go and get the resources. Well, like in Valheim, as if you weren't modding, going to get, like, you needed so much iron, and iron was such an abusive resource to get. And it really was a time sink. A lot of the playtime in Valheim is just getting iron. Even with mods, it's just getting iron. So it doesn't feel as bad. The other thing that was really bad at the start of the game is the crafting from containers. Is you don't have it. You only get crafting from containers when you get these magical chests. Once you get them, that is very lovely. But yeah, before you unlock that, that feels very painful. Here's my not full bookshelf that... I wonder if I make any more books yet. My goal is to fill that bookshelf up. Nope, I don't have enough old books yet to build one more. That is all the books I've collected since the start of the game. The building system is, I think, the best of any of the survival game systems. If I go... I mean, you have played it a bit when we played the demo, but, if I grab a few things... I mean, it's true, it's not as bad. No, this doesn't make you hate life like V-Rising does, like, halfway through the game. It just stays the same. The thing that makes it especially not as bad is a lot of this stuff you end up kind of just grabbing along the way, and you're like, oh, I need to go make more coal. And you're like, oh, I happen to have a bunch of this in the chest because I just picked some shit up while I was killing and hitting things. And so I've not had to do too much in the way of concentrated farming for stuff. I should probably go do something actually interesting. Let's go over here. But at the same time, I've also not hit the next tier of resource, so like, the next thing I need to get is bronze, and I haven't seen what makes that yet. But I also know that historically that's like a copper and tin thing, which means I'm gonna have to forge both of those resources. So it could get more V-Rising-y as I get further. I guess like I've only done the first two sort of areas. Well, this is kind of if you didn't touch any of the building. This is kind of how I think I did pick up those resources. So yeah, it's just a lot of picking down. You've got all different sizes, all different types. I must admit the key bindings for this are fucking awful, just truly terrible. But you can just build so much different stuff of different sizes, different widths. You can actually do terrain modification using this as well and filling in the terrain with different stuff. Do you want to do a disc, a ramp, so you can actually build up the terrain how you want. You can build a cave. I've seen people building like hobbit houses, which is kind of cool. I've not tried that myself, but it certainly seems interesting. Let's go adventuring over here, because I have a quest here. Where's my waypoint marker? Yeah, I want to do more of the building, but yeah, you don't feel like you really have much of a need to? Apart from if you just want to? Yeah, if we were playing get together as a group server, there was a lot of fun in making those group projects for things, a group farm, a group blacksmith area, all that shit. But when you're playing by yourself, it doesn't really feel that necessary. So like all the time I've spent on this has mostly just been progressing the story of the world. I mean, you can build whatever mine you want. The voxel system makes this pretty good. Oh, I forgot to fucking prepare again. getting to repair is a real problem. Oh. Thanks, Kieran. Appreciate it. Alright, where'd that go? Yeah, I kind of want to go repair before I go do anything else. I must admit, the map being as big as it is kind of becoming a problem. As it's kind of it's not necessarily obvious, but sometimes it gets stuck and you can't scroll it across. It takes a few attempts. Thankfully, also like Valheim, repairing doesn't cost you anything. You just have to interact with the table. Again, can I? What food am I missing? Missing water. Shit, I'm nearly out of water. And where I built my base is exactly where they tell you to build the base in the demo. Just because I was too lazy to do anything else. Yeah, like I was saying the other night, you know, favorite thing about this game is you can like just mountain goat your way up mountains. That's how I got up here. And look at the view. Isn't it a wonderful view? If I go over here, might even be able to see the base. So you can see it from pretty far away. So that's the. Oh, it's too hard to see from here, I think. Yeah, like it loads the whole world in. It's pretty nice. Oh, if this had an Erd tree, that'd be wonderful. It's what that game's missing, just a view like this. There's a couple of good views in that game, but not like this. Actually, honestly, probably faster for me to just teleport back to here. The other thing you can kind of do to abuse this game a little bit is if you get stuck in the shroud and you don't want to die, you can just like lock out and log back in. It's a bit cheesy. Yeah, maybe that'll be the build. I'll just have to build, yeah, just build a giant pillar. My beer's empty. Stop nosediving! I don't know if this pillar is where I need it to be, but this seemed like a cool place to go. location below, apparently. That's unfortunate. It's really nice up here. Flame Shrine! Now, I have to go down now. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm very squishy. Fucking hell. Fucking hate those things. Those things have killed me more than most other things in this game. I woke Matthew, we dashed out in our rush. We even dropped the gift and the note that girl wanted us to ship. What now? Guess I need to go somewhere else now. I guess I'll go to whatever this is. Great. How the fuck am I getting over that? Over there, okay. This seems to be the path I'm meant to take. Okay. Come back to this. There's something over here. To all who used to fish in these waters, there is a blight further upstream. I've seen livestock and woodland creatures wash past in the rapids on occasion. However, yesterday I thought it was a large catch. Oh, fuck it. That was scarier than I would like to admit. So new smithing tools, they're really good. I tried them. Fucking hell. They keep sending me to different locations. What objective is up the bridge? idea what fucking the objective is right here. What am I actually picking up? Where the fuck is the thing? Oh, hello. Also completely cheese the AI director because it can't go up for the most part. There we go. Alright, that's that done. Back to the quest over here. Is this what I'm looking for? No. Ah. Don't know where the hell I'm going now, but I do love them all scattered throughout the world. Now, where the hell am I supposed to go now? Yay! Made it out of there. Now, is there anything interesting this way? Yep, chests. And more lore! People should be jumping online for Hell Let Loose soon. A very nice shield as well. Well, that hurt. Back to base. Start making it back to start wrapping eye.
My hammer will fix it. Now get out.
What can he make now? Oh, the mercenary set.
Is that it? Hey!
I need to make another chest.
Go get him! Greetings, Rainbow. Anything else?
That's no. Salvage. Can it be upgraded?
You still here? Now get back out.
Alright, I guess I'll wrap the stream up here.